Hello, buddies! Today we will talk about the molecular basis of genetic variation of species adaptability. Let's get started! Yes, I'm back to my home. Oh, here's my dad, my mom, and my younger brother. Many relatives say that I look like my mom, but I got the hair color of my dad. What do you think so? In genetics, the reason for these instances is called heredity. Heredity is the process of transmission of traits from parents to offspring. I inherited the traits of my parents, so I have a resemblance with them. They had passed the traits that run in our family. They had passed these traits through their genes. Do you know what genes are? Genes are units of inherited information or traits of organisms. They contain information which code for proteins controlling the specific characteristic of an organism. Genes can be found in certain regions of the DNA. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid that controls hereditary information. As you can see, DNA is a long chain of chemicals. DNA controls protein synthesis. It is the process by which proteins are formed from amino acids. Proteins make up parts of the structures of organisms and enzymes important for chemical reactions and body processes. The traits of an organism are determined by the proteins, which in turn have been coded by their DNA. The DNA is a complex molecule made up of subunits called nucleotides. There are four nitrogenous bases that compose DNA nucleotides. Cytosine stands for C, thymine stands for T, guanine stands for G, and adenine stands for A. If there is DNA, there is also RNA. RNA stands for ribonucleic acid. It is a complex molecule that consists of nucleotides, a sugar, a phosphate group, and organic nitrogenous base. There are three types of RNA. First type is the mRNA, which stands for messenger RNA. It carries genetic information from nucleus to the cytoplasm of a cell. The second type is the tRNA, transfer RNA. It transports specific amino. In the cell division, there is DNA replication, wherein the cell makes a copy of its DNA. Replication is a process that is necessary that after cell division, each cell will have an exact copy of the genetic material. In the DNA replication, the DNA melts or separates from each other into two strands progressively. These strands act like a template for nucleotides to bind, following the rule of match G with C, A with U, and T with A. As the strands separate, the nucleotides are polymerized by a polymerase and a new DNA is synthesized. By the end of the process, the cell presents two copies of genetic material. In protein synthesis, the info on DNA is copied into the mRNA strand, which then leaves the nucleus and heads to the ribosome. Here, a tRNA molecule brings an amino acid that is coded for by codons on the mRNA. Amino acids are bonded together as the mRNA moves through the ribosome. What is mutation? Mutation is a change that occurs in our DNA sequence either due to mistakes when the DNA is copied or as a result of environmental factors such as UV light and cigarette smoke. These are called mutagens. There are several ways by which chromosomes are changed. For example, deletion. It involves the loss of piece of chromosome or break in DNA molecule, while in inversion, it occurs when a part of chromosome is being inverted. Meanwhile, translocation occurs when a broken part of chromosome is attached to a different chromosome, and duplication occurs when a part of chromosome has been copied or duplicated, resulting in having an extra genetic material from the duplicated segment. And these are the advantages and disadvantages of mutation. That's all. Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.